meeting to order on the budget committee, April 7th, 5:30. It is 5:30. Roll call, Greg Nivens, Robin Melton,
Here.
Darwin Clark.
Here.
Randall Boswell.
Here.
Patrick McCurry.
Here.
All present. Number 3, approve the minutes of last meeting.
I'll make a motion.
March 18th, sorry, I was writing, trying to think at the same time. Patrick makes a motion, any second on that?
Yeah.
Randall, any discussion? Any questions or anything?
Did we have to, was we supposed to approve the minutes on that other one? Or
On
was
that
that in some other meeting?
That was, that's
That's
correct.
the big, okay.
Yeah.
I'm brain dead. I knew it was somewhere.
No other questions, all four say aye.
Aye.
All opposed likewise, motion approved. If y'all would, we're gonna skip down to number 6 right quick. I was explaining to Greg, I have to leave here in a few minutes, and Greg will be taking over as co-chair running. Number 6 on this, approve, Tennessee Department of Health grant for up to $80,000 with no match. This be used for playground equipment. It possibly could be used in multiple places, but we was working with UCDD on getting this out. This has a pretty quick deadline on it, but it is one of those grants that everybody tries to go after, a competitive grant, but it's up to $80,000 with no match. This is for playground equipment. If you'll look at page 23 and 24, the 23 is what this one is, the playground equipment for $80,000 with no match. And then number 24 is what, we had our final meeting with TDEC today. This is a Brownsfield grant. I don't know if you have heard of the Brownsfield. It has been very competitive. Last year, they said this year was really good to get into because the bigger cities had already went in with theirs. So what the meeting we had today was, this will be an identification for the brownfield sites in the county. This is a 100% grant, up to $20,000 to help identify different brownfield sites for cleanup. That's the maximum grant. She thinks that we should be able to do all right with that. And the assessment grant, they would be 2 of these, and we would get up to $100,000, which she thinks we wouldn't even come close to spending that much anyway. But
I got a question, if you don't mind. What is a brownfield site?
that would, what environmental, like if
A superfund site? Okay.
Well, not, yeah.
it would
It's there
take
when you say
what's, like asbestos.
Okay, gotcha.
What you would think unclean and help clean that up and make it into something different.
Sounds good.
So the identification would help find different brownfield sites in the county. And then the assessment, we're looking at Rickman, and then looking at possibility of the Monroe schoolhouse. So, and that would be to do the phase assessment there, phase 1 and phase 2, which would do ground samples and things like that. That doesn't, you do not have to purchase it to do this assessments. And it gives you the knowledge of what is there.
Sure.
Whether you wanna do anything or not. But it's like I said, it's 100% grant, no match on that. And we have, when was the deadline on that? She said today, it was we had till May 1st to turn it in. It's under, new business.
Try to get something like that one time for, that creek
They
ranch
think
up
the
there.
one-
I thought we were talking about the one.
She'll be back.
Department of Health.
The Department of Health will be the 23, I'm sorry.
Be number 6, yeah.
Yeah, number 6, Department of Health.
Yeah.
you know, get this.
The other one would, she's had the other agenda, I'm sorry. She printed off the wrong page. It's supposed to be on there.
Goes down the rock.
She put the notes in the back. But on the Brownsfield grant, called Bragg, we're going to get UCDD to see if they can help us with, filling that out and stuff.
So,
It's real easy to do, and TDEC said they'd help us as well.
So that needs to be two different motions on it.
Yeah, I just wanted to explain both of them, before, I had to go, but she was gonna go find the other. But the motion one would be on the playground equipment for up to 80,000 at no match.
I'll make that motion.
Darwin makes the motion on that, and then I'll get back with you in just a second, Patrick.
no trouble.
Second, Randall. And this is on the playground equipment, okay, this motion. You got a question, Patrick, on the playground? Okay. Any other questions on it? If not, roll call on it. Patrick,
Yes.
Randall,
Yes.
Darwin,
Yes.
Robbie,
Yes.
Greg.
Yes.
Okay, all four on that. And she's going to go get that, look for that other agenda. Right now, I'm gonna put that under new business, till she gets back with that other agenda. On the, Bragg, it's called Brownfield Grant.
So 20,000 will be to identify.
Yeah,
100,000 is for the assessment,
yes.
and then where's the money come from to actually do it?
That's part of, you'll go after a different grant after you do this stuff. This is the first step.
It's all state money.
Yes.
It's just identify a certain area of county that could be productive for that type of.
Okay.
development.
Is there a reason you think it might qualify?
Yeah, we had TDEC looking at it, and they came to us with a Brownsfield grant to apply for it, and she went and was checking on that. We talked to them more about it today in a Zoom meeting, Connie and I did, and she said it would qualify on
I think up on the mountain would be a nice little place. Hanging them there.
no, but we can identify more spots with the identification. And like I said, we have up to 100,000, and she said we wouldn't even come close even with those two sites. So if there's more sites that we would like to look at, we could use up to 100,000 of it.
Would that cover like up our Crawford, where the whole community center burnt?
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be a good place for it.
This is on here, I'm sorry, guys. Let's see, what number was it? Oh, number, B there. Okay. It'd be B there. And that has that has the identification in the phase 1 and phase 2 grant.
But I'm sorry, what makes the Monroe site eligible?
No, this is, Monroe is just for the playground stuff, the number 6.
It's
Number
also,
6 is for, and it's also for, it could be studied as a Brownfield grant.
yes.
Okay, but what area are we studying?
Well, the identification will be of different areas in the county.
Right, it'd be multiple areas.
And what are they looking for?
Anything that needs cleaned up, places like
Hazardous
that.
material.
Hazardous,
Lead paint.
lead paint,
Okay,
asbestos, stuff like that.
all right.
Entertain a motion on approval on that one. Randall made a motion and Darwin second.
Yep.
Any other discussion?
No, turn away mine.
No other discussion, Greg? Robbie,
Yes.
Darwin?
Yes.
Randall?
Yes.
Patrick?
Yes.
All four. So we got, on part B, Randall made a motion, Darwin seconded, all four, and then at number 6, Darwin made a motion, Randall seconded, and all four. Sorry, that's me saying time to go. We'll just get that right on the spot. This time I'm gonna let, Greg, his co-chair, take over, and I'm sorry, guys, I have got to go. All right.
So now we'll go back up to
Number 4.
report.
Sorry, guys.
First, there's signage on number 5, doors, all of them.
These are for the school to come and discuss them with the education committee, and the education committee approved them. Let's see, I think, some notes on, like, if you'll go to page 3, for example. General purpose school fund, revision number 5, it said to transfer funds from fund balance that was originally budgeted for the transportation of vehicles. I think you guys have approved it, but they put it in budget amendment format. On the page 4, you start with revision number 6. For Perkins basic software and wage increases, it's amendment number 7, that's on page 8, sorry, I jumped it there.
You say page 4,
On page 7
or page 7?
is amendment number 6 for federal projects. And the 2 notes at the bottom say adjustment for medical insurance and parent travel contracts, and adjustment for certified subs.
You're on page 5, Fort Creek, I'm just on page 4.
7.
You're on page 7.
Yeah. But. Not that 7.
Okay,
Not that
Not
seven.
I understand that.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Is that what
Looks
you're
like
looking
it's back there.
Yes, oh, I'm just, okay.
You need to go back. You need to go back.
I'm just looking at you, see what the debit and credit is, just, keep going, I can,
Okay, so on page 7 is where we were. Or some of us were.
I'm quick though.
If you go on page 8, federal projects, unit number 7, it says the Perkins Grant software and wage increase, and that happened in January. On page 9, you see a $2,500, change in that, it says non-implementation, revision 1, reduction in allocation, $500. Now, what the specific of that is, I do not know.
That's where, yeah, those other things, moving on that mountain such a
I
lot.
wasn't here till last school when Donnie was. Hey, Don,
Yeah,
you know what that was? I wasn't here till last school
It's in the
meeting.
federal projects fund.
it's federal project funds.
Okay.
They must be short $2,500.
Yeah.
No, it's for them cars, wasn't it, Connie? Them trucks? It was, that wasn't
No,
it?
this was a $2,500.
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah.
the math and,
Math information, implementation revision, it's a reduction for 25, an allocation for 25.
Okay, number 10 and 11, page 10 and 11, it says due to the increase in salary for the supervisor, they needed to amend the budget of the supervisor line item. And due to the background check reimbursements, they need to amend budget line item number 599, other charges. That's the central cafeteria fund, and they normally don't have any major changes throughout the year. It's a small budget. And then if you're going to page 12, of course, this is money that's already been spent. There's, in both of these, there's 2 groups of quarterly reports for the school. One is ending September 30th, and that's page 12 to 17. summary financial statement, the quarterly report. And Ms. Crystal Nelson said that everything's going pretty much on schedule. There was nothing, out of the ordinary that she needed to point out to us.
What is the rescue plan act grants? When is that gonna be, was that done in December? There's no more grant, rescue plan, COVID money, is that right?
They've recommended some of the federal, ARPA money has to be spent by December, but if you already have a plan for it on the ones that we have, we're okay. We're okay.
Looks like here, 19,
I don't know
yeah.
about the schools ARPA money.
Okay.
Somebody wanna make a motion?
Got one?
So the wheel tax is $600,000.
They budget 600, but they, gotten like 49% of the budget. I think it's a little higher than that, but we
I was thinking they said it was 700.
I think it is.
That's the reason
It was
that's
695,
the reason
I
that-
believe, last year.
That's the reason it's 601 jumped out at me there.
But, with their debt service, it's enough to cover that, and then they do a one-time transfer.
You wanna make a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Roger Milton made a motion.
I'll
Approve it.
I'll second.
Brandon second.
Maybe I'll need one, doesn't matter. Both.
Harvey Milton.
Yes.
Darren Clark.
Yes.
Randall Boswell.
Yes.
Patrick
Yes.
Terry. Stephen Evans. And Stephen Barlow. That motion passes. Number 5, quarterly reports ending, school reports ending September 30th, 2024, and December 31st, 2024.
I'm done with putting them in my,
Just done that.
I'll make a motion on that.
Harold made a motion.
I'll second.
Darwin second. Darwin,
Yes.
Robbie,
Yes.
Randall.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yep.
Greg, yes. Motion passes. Now we'll go to number 7, we've got Tim Henry's gonna address the committee.
Most of you know why I'm here, because I'm talking a lot of them, not all of you. I hadn't got a chance to talk to Randall or Robbie yet, but, you don't, okay. At the highway department, we're needing some equipment, and they needed some for a while, but it's just, we're actually at auction right now, I think we're about this stuff, it's junk. And, this list, if you look at it, this is not a wish list, this is a, pretty much a necessity list, and we've got them. The 2 trucks at the top is the 2 dump trucks. We've got 7 dump trucks over right now, 4 of them broke down, today.
That's in today.
That's it today, there's 4 of them broke down, and they're not minor pieces, 3 of them major pieces, you know, we're fixing to spend some money just to get them on the road right now. But, I wanted to talk about these trucks just a minute. If you look at items, 3 and 4, them is new dump trucks. This price on these dump trucks was quoted in 23, for Williamson County Highway Department. They didn't take these trucks, they went out of state and bought some because they had to wait 2 years to get them. And they couldn't wait, and they found some out of state and went ahead and bought them and left these 2 sitting international and national. Okay, just for a reference, go to line 34, the bottom line, and you'll look at that Freightliner, I had it spec'd about 2 weeks ago. It's the same specs that these two internationals are, they're spec identical. You can see the price increase between, 23 and 25. If we can get these trucks, we're gonna save the taxpayers $50,000. It's $25,000 a truck. If we wait and have to, and plus, they don't have trucks sitting on their lots no more, like car lots do, and they used to do. You order them, you're out 18 to 24 months at the earliest to get anything in the truck line. That is the best deal on this page as of right now, is these dump trucks. And that'll give us 2 new dump trucks, and like I said, that'll give us 5 decent dump trucks, if we can get these.
Extended warranty too.
Yeah, that's right, there's also a 5-year extended warranty in that price of $182,000, that's $7,000 each. So if you took that off, you'd be looking at $175,000 on and this truck here does not have an extended warranty priced in. At $207,000, that warranty's not in that truck, so that would put it up to $214,000, the same truck that is right there. Everything, and that is a quote price. We've got quote, if you look to the right, it underline item H, it says quote down so far, and then it goes from a quote to an estimate. All that quoted stuff is new equipment. We've got 2 tractors on here with motors on them, because, I mean, the ones of you that's come out there and look, you've seen what we got. The same way with the tractors. We've got one tractor, if we had to be mowing tomorrow, we've got one tractor that will mow. We've got decent side loading tractors. We're good on them for a while. They will last us another, hopefully 5 to 7 years, somewhere in there. They may not, it just depends on, it's something you don't never know, but if they're took care of, they could. The tractors will, the motors probably won't, the attachments won't. On them, but we need 2 new, them as boom hogs, we need these 2 new, mowing tractors, to mow right of ways with. And we have got on 17 and 18, okay, on the John Deere, on line number 7, we got a John Deere tractor, a John Deere 10-foot pull type bush hog. And if you look at it, you see the tractor was $60,700, but the cutter was $23,851, which made a total of 83. What was it? It was 83. I didn't bring that with me, but we had it on another. Okay. When James got the 2 new side boom hogs, that salesperson talked him into buying 2 side cutters. And made it sound like you could change them out in a day. Well, you can't. And come to find out, we'd have to change the belly frame, which is probably another $7,000 or $8,000 just to get these these side mowers back on it. And of course, they're running side loading, so they can't. But I told them, I said, the only way you need to be in the running if you give us a training on these. They give 21,000 a piece for them.
Yeah.
Which would have made, okay, they've laid out there for 2 years, they've never been took off the pallets. So we're actually losing $7,000 by trading them in, but if they sit out there for 10 years, you're not losing nothing.
Right.
You know, so that one tractor, we're getting one tractor bush hog at $50,500. The Kubota down there was the original quote, the same quote that John Deere had, and they was actually like 600, they was 860 or 83,654. They was like $800 cheaper than the John Deere. But when the John Deere traded it in, they put them back down to 50,000. And then we've got the rubber tar backhoe in here, which we've got 2 listed on line item 17 and 18. These are new 4-wheel drive rubber tar backhoes, extend the hose, thumbs. And of course, this total down here, one of them would come off that, whichever one we decide to go with. When I sit down and talk to them about the service, you know, it's going to play a big role in who gets that. I know one's $3,000 cheaper than the other, but if you can't get service out of them, that don't mean much. Okay, the rest of the stuff is estimated stuff, because it don't have to be new equipment on the rest of this stuff. Like a bucket truck, Stephen, we talked about it, you know, it wouldn't just be for the highway department, he says there's several uses in the county for this bucket truck that they could use it in place with us. We use it mostly in storm damage to get large trees out of on them trees like that, usually I call the city, but if there's a power line involved, I'll come to it for us. But if there's not, the city's always come and help us get them down. You know, and like I said, at 1 o'clock in the morning, you don't like calling the city and waking them up and asking them to come help you, but they always have.
And speaking of Upper Cumberland, they come on their road Saturday night, cut a tree top off of the light lines, and they're still laying in the middle of the road, top of here, you gotta go around them to get out.
Nobody called us, folks, it was up and got us.
You know, we never got a call,
Never
man.
got called.
And they're up there now on North Road.
They're still up there?
They was when I come down here,
We'll get them in the
One
morning.
in the morning.
laying right out in the middle of the one light company, didn't move out of the road, and they cut the tree top out.
They don't worry about the road, we're gonna get it off its power lines. But that was the budget, okay, the excavator, 23 and 24. This is a piece of equipment that we're fixing to start a job with, money through the state on these washes. It happened the same time the dog walk bridge washed out. We've got several, and that's what we've been waiting on, because they're gonna reimburse us to do this. But if we do it on our own, we don't get nothing back. And we could get up, probably wind up with about $100,000 back on this whenever we do it. But if I have to go rent this excavator and this hammer, you know, all this stuff's expensive, there's nothing cheap no more when it comes to equipment. And this machine's got 1,100 hours on it. And he priced it between 150 and 155. This same machine used today with 0 hours on it is about $250,000. You know, and 1,100 hours on a machine, and it's a local machine. I know where it's at, who's had it. Kevin Loftus has got it, he's just traded it in on a bigger one, is what he wanted. And they got a hammer found for it. That hammer new is $70,000, just for the hammer to fit that machine, which we could use in